Star Radio Sunday Jazz Brunch. Good morning, Walt Adams along with you. Time for our Share the Journey segment, brought to you by Living Resources, supporting people with disabilities, and I have the good fortune to speak with Elizabeth Martin, the Executive Director of Living Resources. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Elizabeth, I know state funding is critical to help your support programs for people with disabilities. The new state budget is critical to your work as far as the quality of support that you have for individuals, concerned with running such a large agency.
Absolutely. I mean, as many people may know, our mission is to empower and support individuals with disabilities to live with dignity, independence, and happiness. And we need funding to make that possible. We need a workforce to make that possible. Our workers do incredible work to help support individuals live the lives that they want to live. And it's not minimum wage work. It's not even just above minimum wage work. It's not even just a job. It's a profession that requires a significant amount of skill, training, responsibility in order to do it well and to provide quality support. And last week, on February 1st, Governor Hochul released her proposed budget for the state's fiscal year, which starts April 1st. And we were extremely disappointed in what she included. She only is proposing to increase her funding by 2.5%. Well, some people may think, well, that's an increase, but it's 2.5%. Inflation has been like 3 times that amount in just the last year. It doesn't keep us up with the cost of operating our programs or supporting the homes that we work with, just like everybody else's household. Our energy costs have skyrocketed, the food costs have skyrocketed, maintenance costs have skyrocketed, and our staff need more money in order to have respectable wages for the hard work that they do. And again, we need funding for that. So this coming week, on February 13th at 11:30, we are holding a rally at the New York State Capitol building. And anyone who believes in our cause, we welcome them to come. Bring signs, bring your voices. The louder we are, the better the legislators and the governor will hear us, because we really need to have more funding in the state budget so that we can keep providing the quality services that we do.
The state has many factors that go into a complicated state budget, but it's not like the state is running out of money. We're in pretty good fiscal shape. Absolutely.
From what I understand, they are not broke. They have funds. They are trying to put a lot towards a rainy day fund, which I totally get. Right. That would be fiscally smart. But they have resources that they can use to help make sure that our services are invested in, that our workforce is invested in, because individuals with disabilities are also New Yorkers, and they have just as much right to live with freedom and independence and with the supports that they need in order for them to find their purpose and their best lives.
Beyond going to this rally to help show support, contacting assemblyman or congressman or a state senator could be beneficial.
Absolutely. Phone calls to their state representatives in either the assembly and the Senate would be very helpful. Letters would be very helpful. If people wanted to write letters to the editor in their local newspaper, that would be helpful. Many legislators love to meet with their constituents. So if you wanted to even set up a meeting, you can do that. Phone calls, letters, meetings, as much as possible to get the voices out.
Great idea as we all pull together to help those with disabilities. I've been to the Capitol for these types of rallies, and they do take the time to listen to what you say. It does make a difference. This is a great way to bring awareness to it, and I wish you the very best of luck with your rally and this critical funding.
It absolutely is. Right. Thanks for letting me share that.
Well, thank you very much, and a very happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you. You too.
Elizabeth Martin, Executive Director of Living Resources. For more information, go to livingresources.org. And tune in next week as we share the journey with Living Resources.